after I get out of the shower before bed. You can either apply a hydrating gel moisturizer serum, or what I do, a budget option, is I use aloe vera. Just straight, pure, 100% aloe vera.
Welcome to the Imperfectly Empowered podcast, empowering healthy hearts and happy homes, one imperfect day at a time.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Imperfectly Empowered podcast. I am your host, ahnafulmer. Today, we are chatting skincare, how to prevent skin cancer, promote anti-aging, and maintain a clearer complexion with the secret to clear, healthy skin. We're going to talk about product recommendations, supplement recommendations. These are based on my own personal experience, as well as throwing in some important medical information as well. But let's be really clear. I am no fashion blogger. Don't get me wrong. I love a well-tailored look. I'm a sucker for a pretty pair of stiletto heels, but I would every time rather spend an afternoon working with power tools than trying on clothes and the latest makeup trends. Anyone that's hung around here knows no fashion blogger. All right. However, that being said, since I started this blogging journey and I've been in front of a camera, I do get two questions with regularity over the last 3 years. One, are my eyelashes real? And if so, what mascara do I use? And two, what skincare products do I use? We will chat about skincare in this post, but if you are wondering the answer to question number one, I use a $6 eyelash primer. I want to say it's by L'Oreal. I'll include the links below or in the show notes. And I use a $6 mascara from, I think Maybelline. Again, I will include the links below. I don't even know the names, but the point is this: I've tried a lot of different mascaras over the years, and I am telling you, the price tag of the high-end ones are not worth it. $6 for each of these products. Anyway, I will include those links below, but let's chat about skin. Clearly, this is not a makeup post, and I will not cause you that type of pain and suffering to do a makeup post. Not my expertise, but let's chat about skin. I have so much to share with you, but I want to start this conversation off with a quick pop quiz. Listen, if your palms just started sweating and your heart rate has gone up, take a deep breath. As long as you read the title of this post and you have been paying attention so far, you will get the answer right. Here is the question. What is the largest organ in your body? Go ahead, give it your best shot. What is the largest organ in your body? The answer you may ask if you've not been paying attention. It is, no shocker, your skin. Your skin is in fact an organ, and it is the largest organ in your body, and it needs to be treated with the same care and consideration as other organs. When we talk about heart health, we think exercise, eating more vegetables to prevent hypercholesterolemia or high cholesterol, or hypertension, which is elevated blood pressure. When we talk about lung health, we think don't smoke. We proactively protect ourselves from inhaling toxins to prevent a vast array of chronic and acute respiratory conditions. When we talk about women's health, we talk about, mammograms, and we talk about organs and preventative health all of the time. But when we talk about skin, we think, what is the narrative in our culture around skin health or skin? I would argue we don't. We really don't talk about skin in terms of health and disease prevention. We do not talk about skin like it is an organ. This contributes to my next point. I'm going to throw out a couple statistics here to drive home why giving our skin the same preventative care and concern as any other organ in our body is vital to our overall health. These stats are from the American Academy of Dermatology Association. The link to this is in the show notes, by the way, if you're interested in reading more. Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. Current estimates are that 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 5. Skin cancer can affect anyone, regardless of skin color. Invasive melanoma is projected to be the 5th most common cancer for men and the 6th most common cancer for women. This was in 2020. Nearly 20 Americans die from melanoma every day. Men have a 33% higher rate of invasive melanoma. Research indicates that men diagnosed with melanoma between the ages of 15 and 39 were 55% more likely to die from melanoma than women. The majority of melanoma cases are attributable to UV exposure, that is, sunlight, sun rays. Research suggests that regular sunscreen use with an SPF of 15 or higher reduces the risk for melanoma. Here's the good news. Maintaining a proper skincare routine will not only help prevent disease, but will also promote younger, clearer appearing skin. This is a win-win. So when I share the skincare routine, understand that my priority is always to help you learn how to live well. We want to prevent disease and live well. And I want to help change the narrative around those conversations, including skincare. However, I also understand the expectation that our society has established. And here's the good news. Following this skincare routine, the secret to clear, healthy skin will not only help prevent disease, but will also promote anti-aging and clear appearing skin. So it is a win-win. But here is something that I want to point out. Do not miss this. This routine is for everyone. Men, skincare is not just for women. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Men, skincare is not just for women. Did you notice that men have a higher incidence of melanoma, invasive melanoma? Men are also more likely to die from it. This is not surprising. Why? Because who is primarily targeted with skincare products? Women. Media has brainwashed our society into believing that the appearance of youth is more beautiful and consequently adds value to one's worth, resulting in this multi-billion-dollar industry that primarily targets women, neglecting to highlight that the importance of skincare is frankly less about the superficial blemish of sunspots, but more so about the fact that those sunspots or vulnerable, unprotected skin has a higher incidence of cancer. So before we chat about a specific skincare routine, product recommendations, etc., I also want to be very transparent because we are going to talk some product recommendations. These are the ones that I use. I'm not a dermatologist, again, also not a fashion blogger. But I want to also point out that too many times products or beauty products are pushed by people who are acting as though these products have truly revolutionized their aesthetic experience, when in reality, they have simply been blessed by good genes. I'm clearly a terrible saleswoman, but I want to give you a couple examples. Jennifer Aniston has promoted skin products for years, but the truth is the woman has naturally beautiful skin. Jennifer Garner shows off gorgeous, glowing locks after using her hair product line, when again, in reality, she had a beautiful head of hair before she put an ounce of anything on it. Now, no disrespect to either Jennifer's. I happen to like both products that they market, both of these products that I'm addressing. I happen to like both of them. But the problem is, in order to push products, there's often this idea that it is like revolutionized their experience, when again, in reality, a lot of it's probably genetics. So although I fully stand behind the products and the process I'm about to share, I do want to point out that I have been genetically blessed with nice skin. Brad Pitt, it's funny, I've quoted him so many times. Who would have ever thought I'd be quoting Brad Pitt so much in my life? But Brad Pitt once said, "I'm one of those people you hate because of genetics. Please don't hate me. I'm very grateful for my clear toned skin and I don't take it for granted. That being said, it also helps. I've never smoked. I eat well, and I have practiced this 5-step routine for over a decade. Initially, it was unintentional. I didn't even realize I was doing good things. I didn't realize the secret to my routine probably has helped maintain such healthy skin that I do have. So let's chat about the skincare routine. Again, I can't say these products have revolutionized my experience, but they've absolutely contributed to the health of my skin today. And I'm also going to mention what I do at bedtime and a couple of supplements that I also take. And initially, I didn't even realize they had the skincare benefits that they do have, but I will share those with you as well, because it is possible they are also contributing to my nice skin that many of you have asked me about. So I'm sharing, again, not a dermatologist. This is not my area of expertise, but I am happy to share if it helps you. But this routine, not necessarily the products, there's a lot of other products out there, but this routine, everybody should be doing. And I'll tell you why. All right. Number one, cleanse. Seems pretty simple, but cleansing the skin involves the process of washing off superficial dirt, bacteria, or residue. This includes makeup, face paint, sweat, eye black for athletes. The idea is we want to keep the pores open and prevent clogging. It's a very, very simple concept. I personally think any cleanser works for this. You have to know your skin type. You know, do you tend to lean dry? Do you tend to lean more oily? Certain cleansers may work better than others, but the truth is even soap and water on a washcloth will do the trick. You need to be routinely washing your face, and don't use your hands. By the way, I do not recommend using your hands. You want a little bit of extra friction. And I think a washcloth, especially one that you're switching out with some regularity, don't leave a washcloth in your shower for weeks on end. Make sure that you are switching it every time you do laundry. That's what we do, at least. I would definitely think that would be a wise thing to do. Where it may be worth investing a little bit more money, women, is in a gentle makeup cleanser remover if you routinely wear makeup, or men, eye black for athletes, or if you are on the stage a lot, if you're in performance and you're wearing stage makeup. The skin around your eyes are very delicate. It's very delicate, and a gentle makeup remover pays off over time. So here's what I use. I'm going to share. This is still a little wet. It just came out of my shower. I get these in bulk at Costco. These are Neutrogena makeup facial towelettes removers. I use these in the shower with the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. This was introduced to me by a fashion blogger several years ago, and I love it. It is really, really good at helping remove the eye makeup, especially around my eyes, is really where I focus in with this product. It's a massive, it lasts forever. I think I've had this for 2 years. It lasts a really long time. I cannot speak highly of it enough. Not only does it help soften the removal process around the skin around your eyes. Where's my coffee? I have actually noticed that I pull out less eyelashes as well by this combination. So a makeup towelette and this radiant cleansing balm to take off my makeup, which I do in the shower. All these links are on the notes, all the links to these products if you're interested. Step number 2. This is without a doubt, I would say, one of the top 2 secrets to maintaining a clearer, healthier complexion is exfoliate. Exfoliate. In my opinion, if you don't wear makeup, you probably don't need a specific product for cleansing. You still need to wash your face, absolutely. But especially men, you could probably just skip to this step. Exfoliating is different than cleaning, I would argue, especially if you wear makeup. You need to remove the superficial stuff first, but exfoliating is the essential step of removing dead skin cells and exposing the fresh ones underneath. And this requires some grit and friction. This is why a cleanser alone is not going to do the trick. Exfoliation is an easy, inexpensive, all-natural step that has been proven by research. There's good research to suggest that exfoliating with regularity results in clearer, healthier skin. There's a link on the blog post or the show notes to be able to check that out. How often and with what are the more specific questions. And I think it really just depends on your skin. I'm a huge fan of St. Ives. We have been using this product for years and years. And originally, we were just using it was called Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. We have transitioned, and I do this in the shower. Every time that I shower, it's called Gentle Smoothing. It's a little less gritty. It's a little bit more gentle, but it is a scrub. I'm showing it to you here for those of you watching via YouTube. But again, if you're listening to this, all of these links are in the notes. I use this Gentle Smoothing one. It's just a little less friction. I love the gentle scrub. Zach has more issues with like pimples and acne. He still has nice skin, but he's definitely had more issues than me. He uses this acne control scrub. But here's the really interesting thing. Because I haven't really ever struggled with pimples in my life, I can't tell you a before and after, right? Like, meaning I had pimples, I had acne, I started exfoliating, and I saw a difference. I cannot truthfully say that. I definitely feel like I have clearer, healthier skin because I do this regularly, but it's not like I had bad skin to begin with. Zach, on the other hand, without a doubt, has seen significant difference, a significant improvement in the clarity of his face and chest with exfoliating regularly. Significant difference. Another tip for those of you who do struggle with clear skin is you may need to just get in the habit of rinsing off more frequently. So anytime that you are sweaty, you want to get that rinsed off real quick, and you probably need to exfoliate a little bit more. That being said, this is a good question to ask a dermatologist or somebody who's an expert, depending on if you have oily or dry skin. Exfoliating could potentially make something worse, but I would just ask about that. But you need to exfoliate to some degree, because you need to remove those dead skin cells and encourage the fresh ones to see the light of day. And then we go on to step number 3. Oh, I also want to make a point before I say that. Honey or facial peels may be a better option if you have really sensitive skin. I also included in the blog post, there's a good article written by Proven Skincare. I'm going to talk about them later. 5 causes of adult acne and how to treat it. For those who struggle with that, there's a good link to that article. But you've exfoliated, you've removed the dead skin cells, you've exposed the fresh ones. Step number 3 is hydrate. This depends on the time of year and where you live, how extreme you may go to hydrating these skin cells. But in the winter months, when it's especially dry, the heat's on, you can just feel it. Your skin is so dry. I actually use, this is a hack. I don't know where I learned this. I've been doing this for a long time. After I get out of the shower before bed, or whenever it is I've washed my face before bed after exfoliating, you can either apply a hydrating gel moisturizer serum, or what I do, a budget option, is I use aloe vera. Just straight, pure, 100% aloe vera. Before I go on to step number 4, if you have really dry skin, you can even do this while your face is still slightly wet. Put on the aloe vera. Step number 4, though, is moisturize. Notice there are 2 different steps. Again, depending on your skin type, especially if you're prone to dry skin and in the winter, or you live in an area that is especially dry. Step 3 is different than step 4. Give your skin that extra hydration, especially the skin that is routinely exposed to the elements. Aloe vera is a great, great budget option. A lot of these really expensive gel moisturizers, you know what it pretty much is aloe vera. Just use aloe vera. Moisturizing, though, helps to plump the skin and make it more firm. Again, you guys, skin is an organ. Treat it as such. Give it some love. Moisturizing will help make it more firm. It'll plump the skin. It prevents dryness, scaling. Don't forget that extra hydration step if you need it. This is where I personally feel it makes sense to me that this step might be worth the extra money. My reasoning is this. The first 2 steps, cleaning, or removing that superficial dirt and grime, makeup, whatever, and then exfoliating, those products stay on your skin, are in contact with your skin for seconds, maybe, right? Maybe 10 seconds, maybe a little longer. It depends on how fast, I guess, you wash your face. But the product stays on your skin for a very, very brief period of time. A moisturizer, however, stays on your skin all day long or all night long. It follows to me that this would be worth spending a little bit more money on. Products of higher quality will often have higher percentages in certain oils, proteins, and vitamins that your skin really likes, especially as you age and you end up producing less of these things, which we'll talk about in a little bit. You know, a moisturizer is going to, a higher quality one will have more of these oils, proteins, and vitamins. So this is the step. I would recommend a higher quality product. I personally think a cleanser and an exfoliator, you do not need to be spending a lot of money on. For years, I used Olay 7. I don't have it here with me. You can buy them in bulk. You can buy Olay 7 at Costco. It has like SPF 30, I think. And I used that for years and years. I think I've used it since college, which is probably one of the reasons that I maintained such nice skin. I didn't even realize I was protecting it, which we'll talk about, step number 5. And then for about a year, I used Colleen Rothschild's Sheer Renewal Cream. I don't have a picture of this because I don't use it anymore. I did like it, but my issue with it is that it had no SPF in it. It was a really nice product. It had no SPF in it. And this leads us to step number 5, which is protect. So we've got cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, moisturize. Number 5 is protect. This is without a doubt the secret in combination with exfoliating, plus maybe a couple product recommendations or supplements, I should say, that I have for you. But this is huge. This is key, is the protection piece. So I ended up seeing these ads over and over again. I was constantly on the lookout for a high quality moisturizer that had SPF on it. So I wasn't relying on my like facial cream, the tinted facial cream that I was using for makeup. I kept seeing these advertisements for a product called Proven. You may be familiar with this if you're on Instagram. They're all over the place. This company was on Shark Tank. They were Shark Tank winners, I believe. It is a skincare company that is extremely unique in that it formulates a system based on your personalized skincare needs. The assessment includes age, gender, tone, specific skincare concerns that you're wanting to target, your lifestyle, and where you live. I personally never considered how where I lived significantly affected my skin. Where you live takes into account the UV index, which is the sun rays, humidity, and air quality. I thought that was really fascinating. Anyway, I kept seeing all these really, really good things about Proven. I appreciated the research-based approach to what they were doing. So I gave them a try probably 8 months ago now. I get a new supply every 2 months. I don't see myself going back. I really, really love their products. I do have a link, by the way. I'm not an affiliate of theirs, but I do have a link. If you want to try their products, you can get $25 off your first order. The link is below or in the show notes. This is, let me show it to you here, the moisturizer I now use every day. I love it. It has SPF 40 included in it. And all of their moisturizers, their daytime moisturizers include SPF. The system includes a cleanser and night cream. I'm so bad at showing the products here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. And they're blurry, but you get the point. So you get a personalized night cream, cleanser, and daytime moisturizer with the SPF in it. This, of course, leads brilliantly into step number 5, which I kind of talked about already, which is protect. This is where men get into trouble because men for the most part, are not routinely putting on facial lotion. Most men are not putting on makeup. They don't have a routine. This is essential. It is essential. Men and women, you need to exfoliate, clean your face, and you need to protect your skin. Zach is getting there. I've been on him for, he's not here right now to defend himself, but for probably a couple of years now. He's a football coach. For 3 months out of the year, he is in the sun for hours. And he has sunspots. And again, in my mind, it's less about the appearance of it and more about the fact that that increases the chance for cancer. You must protect your skin. Get into routine. Force yourself. We personally know a young man that died of melanoma. It's real. And this is how you prevent it. Protect. I don't have it here. I did include the lotion that Zach uses. I buy it in bulk at Costco. It's Olay, unscented, as manly as possible, unscented, but it comes in bulk and it's got SPF, I think 15 or 30 in it. 15 should be the minimum that you are using. So again, the easiest way to maximize this is to have a moisturizer that already has SPF in it. That way you're not, you women are, it's impressive. I had no idea the actual makeup and skincare routines that many of you maintain. Oh my gosh, it's like a full-time job. I try to keep it really, really simple. So this is my recommendation. Get a moisturizer that has SPF in it, so you're not having to add another several products to your, mama got no time. I got no time. Makeup, skincare routine needs to be quick and effective. When you put on your daytime moisturizer, be sure to cover your face, neck, and chest. When it comes to your chest, think V-neck. That sounds really weird, but when you put on your lotion, think face, neck, and then as though you were wearing a V-neck shirt, which I'm actually currently doing. And you can even see I got a little sun here from my daughter's field day, but you want to lotion those three things with your SPF moisturizer. Now, women, one of the other things that often has SPF in it is foundation, or like the cream that you wear before putting on all of your makeup. Do you hear how uninformed I am about makeup? You know what I'm talking about. So I was on a search for the best foundation that was a cream that had SPF in it. This was several years ago now. And I was suturing a patient in the emergency department. You wouldn't believe the conversations I've had while suturing people. I think it helps them relax, it distracts them, and it's a lot less awkward to dig around in somebody's body with a needle when you have a conversation. She happened to be a dermatology physician's assistant and did a lot of aesthetic stuff as well. And I was curious. I asked her, what is her number one recommendation? What is the number one recommended foundation cream by the experts? She said, write this down. There's links below. It's in the show notes. It cream by It Cosmetics. It's a color correcting full coverage cream by It Cosmetics. And I've been wearing it for probably a year and a half now, and I could not agree more. For a decade, have only used a cream that's tinted with SPF in it for the foundation of my makeup. So that was I keep my makeup routine is so simple, guys. It's embarrassing. You would think I would know more about makeup, but I've gotten better. Thanks to many of your recommendations, those of you listening. But this cream is truly amazing. And I will say, since then, it has been confirmed. I have a friend who's a celebrity makeup artist over in Britain. She said the exact same thing. This is what they actually use on celebrities, respected fashion bloggers, skincare professionals alike. This is the best stuff. Let me see if I have it here. Okay, I don't have it right in front of me, but again, the picture of it is in the blog post. The link is in the show notes. I wear Fair Light in the winter, and then I wear Light in the summer. They have pretty much all across the color spectrum. Absolutely love it. It goes on really smoothly with the IT foundation brush. Again, links included. Highly, highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough. Also has SPF in it for that added protection. I am wearing it right now, although it's, yeah. My video is as clear as it can be. It always looks a little blurry to me, so it's hard to see. But anyway, I do have it. I do have it on. Okay, let's talk really quick about night routine. Mine is so simple. I know there are really, really complicated routines out there. Mine is so simple. I pretty much just stick to, at the end of the day, I use a baby wipe and Proven's cleanser. And then I use the baby wipe to just wash my face. A side note, I usually let my mascara on for more than a day. I don't take my mascara off every night. I think it helps reduce like removing eyelashes or eyelashes falling out. And again, it's not really harming your skin, it's your eyelashes. So just as a side note, I don't always take my mascara off. Which is why some of you, I've been asked before when I do my morning videos that are like super early in the morning, they're like, you put makeup on before you? No, I don't. It's just, I don't take all of my mascara off at night. So it does look like I have makeup on, but it's old, maybe even 2 days old. Don't tell anyone. And then I use the personalized night cream. Here it is. Personalized night cream. This is really nice stuff. It's lightweight. It's creamy. There you can see inside. Once in a while, if I remember it, I do not do this every night. Y'all, what I'm about to share, this is aesthetic only. You're not preventing any type of skin cancer, disease, etc. by doing this. But Colleen Rothschild has this Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. If I remember, which is maybe once a week, I put this around that skin, the skin around my eyes here. And it's kind of nice. It has almost like a chapstick or a lipstick kind of a application. You can see it there, which makes it really easy to actually like put it around your eyes. When I remember, I do this, try to help protect that sensitive area that's easy to break down over the years, especially if you wear and remove makeup. A quick note on all natural skincare products. Although I'm a huge advocate of eating whole food nutrition, eliminating processed artificial ingredients from your pantry, topical absorption or skin absorption is different than systemic absorption into the bloodstream. Meaning this, topical ingredients can certainly be absorbed by the skin into the body, and they can hit the bloodstream. That is possible. There's topical medications, for example, transdermal medications. But the key is this, to understand. Just because they're absorbed by the skin does not mean they will automatically then be absorbed systemically into the bloodstream. They may just be more localized absorption. And in reality, most of what comes in contact with our skin will not be systemically absorbed. There's a lot of factors at play to actually like create a topical or transdermal application that will truly be systemically absorbed. Food, on the other hand, has a much higher bioavailability and is significantly more transformative when it comes to systemic absorption. So if using all natural topical products to live well is something you're passionate about, that's great. I won't stand in your way, especially if you've had certain experiences or relatives that have experienced certain things and you're concerned. I totally understand that. Make sure you're prioritizing whole food nutrition because what you're eating has a significantly greater effect on your overall wellness and exercise. But I'm explaining the reason this is not an area that I am as concerned about from a health standpoint. I do not use all natural products. I think Proven might be all natural products. I'm actually not positive about that. But generally speaking, like makeup, I'm not as concerned about all natural products. So we've chatted about the 5-step skincare routine everyone should be doing. But I want to also share a couple supplements that may be having an effect on the quality of my skin. I did not originally take these 2 supplements for my skin, but they do have the side benefit Supplement number 1, I put 1 scoop of collagen, 10 grams, in my coffee every morning. Collagen is the most abundant protein in our body. It's the main element in connective tissues that make up tendons, ligaments, and muscles, and plays a lead role in skin elasticity and hydration. As we age, however, we produce less of it, leading to dry skin and the formation of wrinkles. And I've included this link if you're interested, but there was a comprehensive review of 11 different studies found that women who took 3 to 10 grams of collagen daily for an average of 69 days led to noticeable improvements in skin elasticity and hydration. Okay, this is a nice side benefit. It's actually not why I started taking collagen primarily. Collagen is also a star player in the role of cartilage integrity, which in turn protects the joints. This collagen, so there was a 5-study review of over 500 people with osteoarthritis, and thus the review suggested that participants who consumed 10 grams of collagen daily for an average of 24 weeks led to significant improvements in self-reported joint stiffness and pain. Zach and I really value our active lifestyles. Anyone who follows me on Instagram sees we're on the move all the time. We love sports. And we are doing everything we can in our 30s to protect our joints for our 60s, 70s, and beyond. So this is actually rinse and repeat everything I just said for the second supplement that I take, which is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, I take 200 milligrams daily, and it's a naturally occurring substance in the body that functions primarily as a lubricant for the eyes, skin, joints. Again, I initially started taking this for joint protection. It's been shown to reduce joint pain as well, along with a lot of other benefits. But it also hydrates the skin, which consequently plumps and tones, creating a smoother appearance and fewer wrinkles. And I did include a link to some of the research as well around hyaluronic acid. Again, those two, interestingly, I initially took for joint protection and trying to, put off joint degeneration, if you will, but they do also have some research suggesting that they would also help in skin. Again, I can't give you like a real honest before and after, like it's made all the difference, but it probably is when you guys reach out and you're like, hey, you have such nice skin. What do you do? I'd love to know the products that you use. I'm sharing what I do that is probably contributing to the health of my skin. I hope that you took something away from this. If nothing else, men, I am looking at you, women too. A lot of you are not routinely daily putting SPF to protect your skin. It's the largest organ in your body. Treat it with the same care and consideration that you would any other organ. I would love to hear your favorite skincare products or any other recommendations you have. Drop them in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. Hey guys, Anna here. If you found this video helpful, then you do not want to miss this video right here beside me on the screen. Click on it. I know you're going to enjoy it. You guys remember, you cannot be redefined, only redeveloped, one imperfect day at a time. Your story matters, and you are loved.